Good morning, people. I didn't make a video yesterday. My bad. I'm sorry. It was a day of mourning yesterday. Because I have nothing left at my ex's house. So technically there is no need for communication. And I don't know if I shared this in the last video, but you know, there was money that she owed me for something, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I don't want it. And it was a lot of money. It wasn't a little bit of money, but I really want to close this chapter. Definitely want to close this chapter. So it is still difficult. It is closed. It's still difficult.
Continue on Pleasant Hill Road for half a mile.
I need to learn to unlove her, and that's it. And I've come to the conclusion that she's not good for me. And the way that she is, her personality, we do not align. And as my friend Bobby said, I don't think we ever aligned. I just was wishful thinking, wishful thinking. And so I need to let her go. So that I needed that yesterday. It was a productive day yesterday. I was actually supposed to go to a Memorial Day picnic at one of my colleagues. Well, she's the AP for the fine arts. Pretty wonderful lady. Anyway, but it was
in a quarter mile, use the right lane to take the I-85 north ramp.
Thank you. But she lives very far away, and it was really bad weather, stormy weather. So I decided not to go. I kind of felt bad, but I just stayed home, and I was gonna have lentil soup, but we had, what did we have for dinner? I think we had chicken breast, baked chicken breast with macaroni and cheese, because my son loves macaroni and cheese.
Use the right lane to take the I-85 north ramp.
I guess that's about the only thing that my ex and my son have in common, that they both love macaroni and cheese. But anyway, I'm just off today doing my thing. I do have work, school work, like not job work, but college work to do. I did send an email to my teacher.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
We're supposed to be using this program to create 3D something, but I'm non-existent because my account doesn't show up, and I sent him an email and I haven't heard anything back. But that's pretty much it. I'm almost done unpacking. My bedroom is looking more like a bedroom. I still have that one wall where I want to put my family pictures in, or miscellaneous pictures, I guess. And the garage is kick-ass now, because the only items in that garage, well, the Christmas stuff, right? Christmas stuff is there. The camper is there inside the garage. We actually cleaned it up before we put it away because it was sitting outside at my ex's, and it was so nasty, full of pollen, and I don't want that shit, So anyway, we cleaned it. It's in there. We have our kayak and the tractor, the lawnmower, for a tiny ass yard. So I have to sell that thing. Anyway, but yeah, the garage is kicking ass. The family room, the kitchen, my bedroom still needs a little work. My son's room, we're gonna disregard that shit.
In half a mile, keep right at the fork. Follow signs for Georgia 316 East, Athens.
All right, thank you. Because he, yeah, I don't know. That room is a hot mess. Anyway,
keep right at the fork.
I'm on my way to, I love plants. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but I love plants. And there's this older lady who just grows plants. She's got like the best green thumb in the world. So you know, I started purchasing some plants for her. So I'm gonna go. I'm heading in that direction to buy some plants. I love plants. I think they're so beautiful. I think that they, you know, anyway, they kind of soothe you, calm you down, make your house look beautiful. Anyway, so whatever. I'm on my way. That's why you hear the navigation going crazy. But yeah, it's not easy, and I knew it wasn't gonna be easy. I knew it wasn't, and I just need to, you know, get all that shit out of my head that she was supposed to be my person, that I was supposed to spend the rest of my life with her. And you know, I found this quote online that said, "You saw the different me because I saw the real you." And that's exactly what happened in our relationship. You know, I was thinking about this yesterday. I don't think she ever loved me. I think she controlled me. And when I realized what she was doing, and I was like, yeah, fuck you, that's not gonna happen. You know, if the love that you're gonna give me is conditionally, it is with the condition of you controlling my actions and what I do, and I was like, yeah, no, fuck you, I don't want it. You know, and I maybe if, oh shit, some little tiny car just caught up a big ass truck. So maybe had I not been the same person, maybe if I was a lot less insecure, you know, I'm sure that had I met her like during my marriage, I probably would still be in that relationship with her, left one to go to another, because I was so insecure, and I was so and I felt so unworthy that any fucking bit of attention, I would have taken it, right? And I did do that. I did take that little bit of attention and take it, but I also knew enough from my first marriage, and then that time span that I spent by myself and the therapy that I did, that I knew enough to say, nah, yeah, this is not fucking healthy, you know? And I needed to get out of that relationship. And I'm a firm believer. I told you guys I am a Christian woman. I'm a firm believer that God has my back. And the only way that I was going to get out of that relationship was if she said to me, get the fuck out. Because I'm that person, you know, like if I commit myself to something, I'm not going to give up on that. I'm not going to, and I don't care what she says, because she says, and in my head, this is what I just had in my head, because I told her I was going to make her flower lanterns for her window, like window boxes. And I mean, my intent was always to make her window boxes, but for what, I don't know why. I do not know why. I wish I knew why, but I didn't make them. I didn't want to make them. Like, I found every excuse in the book not to make them. And I, you know, and I that stays in my head, and I need to get over that, because that is some bullshit in my head. But I was thinking that, you know, in the beginning of our relationship, like I told her, yeah, I would do it. And it was going to take time. And
in 2 miles, use the right 2 lanes to take the Georgia 20 West, Georgia 124 North exit toward Buford.
Well, now you guys know where I live. So anyway, I told her I was going to make them for her, but I did not give her time frame. And in her mind, it was going to be done by her birthday. It was her birthday present, and her birthday was not even a month away, not even, like maybe 3 weeks away. And I was like, that is unrealistic. You know, I would not have committed myself to something that is unrealistic. And so I don't know, maybe I was rebelling because she was fucking making me do something that I said I would do, but not in her fucking terms, but in my terms. So I don't know. And that's something that will fucking go down in the books, because I really, 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 honest to God, do not know why I did not make those window boxes. You know, I did make the attempt. I did reach out to my to the construction department where I teach, really cool people, and I asked him, and he's like, yo, can your kids do this, like, as a performance final, and you know, I'll give some money to the program. And he's like, okay, sure, come on, give it to me. So I was explaining to him. He's like, wait, is her house wood? I was like, yeah, it's wood. He's like, you can't do that. You have to put, because, okay, we were going to put it onto the side, like, find.
In a quarter mile, use the right 2 lanes to take the Georgia 20 West, Georgia 124 North exit toward Buford.
But he's like, well, no, that's not going to work. You're going to have to put the metal brackets that look like U's, almost like L or U's, that kind of fit on the window frame. And
use the right 2 lanes to take the Georgia 20 West exit.
All right, I got you. So hold on, give me a second. I can't, you know, I'm one of those people, I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. Do I go straight? Do I get off this exit? Nope, I go straight. All right. So so I talked to him, and he's like, oh, you need to use those brackets. I said, okay. So, and then I went to the house, and I'm doing all this without sharing it with her, right? You know, I like surprises. I like to surprise people, and that was my intent, to surprise her. But when I went, then her windows are not one of those windows that open up. They literally like slide. So that's not going to work either. He's like,
in half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Georgia 124 North, Georgia 20 West.
He just said, well, your best bet is just to get some brackets and put them on the wall itself, like on the... I am so lost. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, no, I stay here. So...
at the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Georgia 124 North, Georgia 20 West.
Thank you. I am all up. People are going to know all my business now with this navigation. People are going to know exactly where I live. Shit. Don't get my address. All right. So anyway, so...
continue on Georgia 124 North for 3/4 of a mile.
I'm trying to talk. And... he's gonna talk again. Why? 2 seconds, I bet. So you're going to, he says, you're gonna have to do some brackets and hinges, and it has to be plastic, and you can't put much on it because it'll literally like tear the whole entire shingle, or the siding, the wood siding off. So you know what, maybe me not doing it was all in God's plan, because imagine if I had put those fucking window boxes in the house, and then all those goddamn shingles or wooden planks will come off, and then she's like, you're gonna have to pay for all that, because that's the kind of person she is. So long story short, I'm glad that I didn't make those.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Georgia 124 North.
And I need to get that off my head, like, because I have this, I feel this guilt, you know, for not doing this for her, since I said I was going to do it. But I shouldn't feel the guilt, you know. The intent was there, the process of trying to make it was there, but it just didn't get through. So, by the way, guys, this is, it's called Dunkin' Donut. No, it's called Blueberry Donut Coffee. And I got it with oat milk. It's so good. It is delicious. I took a sip of it earlier and I was like, oh, it's so good. But anyway, I am a Dunkin' Donuts. I don't like Starbucks, but I like Dunkin' Donuts. But anyway, delicious. They put too much sugar on the bottom though. I should have said no sugar. I could see the sugar floating on the bottom. But yeah, that's it. That's what I've been dealing with, what I've been going through. But I know, and
turn right onto Georgia 124 North.
I know that I have to get the...
continue on Georgia 124 North for 1.5 miles.
I no longer want to love you. I don't want to love her. I don't want to love her. I still do, because I feel it, right? But I don't want to, because I know that she is not a good person for me. She will be, or is, a good person for somebody else. But she and I, just like Alyssa says, you know, like, we are not aligned, you know. And I should have walked out of that relationship the minute she called me a fucking bitch. And it was only because I don't even know why. It was such a stupid reason. Like, I don't even remember. And I think it was, we were going to her son had baseball practice, and we stopped to get something to eat or something. And to be honest, I don't even remember. We were at the parking lot because we couldn't find a place to go eat or something. So we went to a gas station to get some snack. And we were sitting in the parking lot, and she was screaming so loud in the car that I was more embarrassed for her than I was for myself. I just spat. Because she was like, "You're just a fucking bitch!" Like, screaming. I was like, what? That right there should have been like, yo, 360, I'm out. You know, peace out. Peace out. There were a lot of things, but you know, I never, ever, ever, ever disrespected her. Ever. And respect is important to me.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Old Fountain Road.
And, you know, she's not very respectful, you know. And I think that a person who cannot respect others simply does not have respect for themselves. You know, that's just...
At the light, turn right onto Old Fountain Road.
That's just what I think. You know, I could be wrong, but, you know, just like I cannot love somebody else, no matter how much I say, because I do not have self-love, or, you know, or I do have self-love, because I think that a person who did not or does not have any type of love would have a difficult time with their daily lives, right? So I do have some self-love and some self-worth. I don't think I have enough to share or give love to somebody else. So, just like I need to work on self-love, or just as I cannot fully love somebody else.
Continue on Old Fountain Road for 1.5 miles.
I do not fully love myself, then she cannot respect others, because she does not respect herself. And I know that she has a lot of childhood trauma that she has not overcome, and she does not have to share it with me. That was something that was evident, that was visible, you know. And you know, I do wish her the best. I wish her the best. And you know, maybe if she, you know, she chooses to work on herself, just like I'm choosing to work on myself, and we run paths again, and our hey, there's a pride flag, yay. Ooh, there's 2 pride flags. And you know, we just happen to realign, then why not? We can give it a shot. But the minute, the second, the millifucking second that I realize what she's doing, or if she's being ugly, that, you know, that's it. You know, or maybe hopefully God has provided somebody for me who, you know, will allow me to see how she is not the person for me, even though
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Mulberry Mill Lane.
Even though I may feel that, you know, that she is the person for me. So, all right, I'm getting close to this lady's house.
Take the next left onto Mulberry Mill Lane, then you will arrive at your destination.
Thank you. So I will continue a little later. All right. Peace out, my people. It was like a 15-20 minute ride here from my house. So I will I will make another video on the way.
You have arrived.
I know. Thank you, navigation. All right. Peace out, people. Bye-bye.